but Brandon Miller actually made headlines yesterday. We got a sticky situation here in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
Now
Breaking
we
news, everybody.
breaking
Breaking
news,
news.
breaking news. Mid-January, January 15th, there was a fatality, a shooting. The And Alabama was involved in this. A 23-year-old young lady lost her life. Prayers and thoughts go out to her family and her friends. Jamea Harris, her 5-year-old son now has to grow up without a mother for senseless violence. So that being said, we wanna get into a little bit of the details here. Uh, Alabama junior forward Darius Miles, he played 30 games off the bench last season for the Crimson Tide. He was out with a buddy, Michael Davis. They were out downtown Tuscaloosa. Altercation happens. Who knows? Who knows what happened? Darius Miles texts Brandon Miller. Okay, he shoots him a text, says, "Hey, bring me my gun." For some reason, the gun allegedly is in Brandon Miller's car. Okay,
Mm.
so Brandon Miller brings the gun to the scene, and also allegedly, freshman shooting guard Jaden Bradley also meets them at the scene with his vehicle. So this allegedly was at 1:45 a.m.
Yeah.
downtown Tuscaloosa. Brandon Miller brings the gun to the scene. Allegedly, Jaden Bradley parks his vehicle. Brandon Miller parks his vehicle to block in the victim. Okay, so they cannot reverse their
Uh-huh.
vehicle. Okay, Jamea Harris is reportedly with her boyfriend. They're just two people. Brandon Miller brings the gun. Darius Miles takes the gun, loads the weapon, gives it to Michael Davis. Michael Davis approaches the car, reportedly shoots off 11 shots,
Oh my gosh.
striking both victims. Gunshots are fired back, striking Michael Davis and striking Brandon Miller's vehicle. Okay, this ends up with Jamea Harris sadly killed in this senseless violence. And right now, Nate Oates, coach for Alabama, comes out yesterday
Mhm.
and says Brandon Miller was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, if you listen to this intro, me last night getting thrown up on downtown Denver, I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I
Yeah.
was. Brandon Miller, he's not
No.
innocent, man. He's not innocent. He
No.
brought the gun, he brought the weapon, he brought the fatal weapon
And
to
then
the scene.
backed his car up to pin the guy
And
so he
then
couldn't get
and then
out.
allegedly blocked the victim in. Yes. It
Dude, he was a
it's
part of it.
it's just
From just that story, he is a part of it.
along with
He is a
Jaden
part of it.
Bradley now. Along with Jaden Bradley now.
Oh my goodness.
Nate Oates got criticized for his comments. People thought he was downplaying the seriousness of the events. Miller and
Yeah.
Bradley have still not been charged with anything. Police actually said they were just bystanders. Now I don't know how they were bystanders by blocking people in.
Hmm.
But that's police right now said they're just bystanders. Sticky situation here. If Alabama loses these guys, they're done.
They're
They're done.
done. They're
They're done.
done. They
Uh,
are not a top five team. They're not a top 10 team. I don't think
no, no,
without
no,
these
no, no,
players.
nothing, nothing.
So
They're nothing.
that,
It,
that's a crazy story. What are you doing? We literally just hyped this guy up talking about how he's going to be a top five pick in the NBA draft when you're going to make the
you're
most
risking.
money that you can ever make in a lifetime. And
Gosh,
then
it's a very
you
unfortunate situation.
obviously, I hate to say this, but this guy obviously is not very smart. He was not thinking about
No, his
what,
future.
what you were not thinking about the future. You were not thinking about why does he want his gun?
Teenager. He's a teenager, 18, 19 years old. What are you doing?
What are you
What are
doing
you
with a
doing?
gun? What
What
are
are
you
you
doing with a
doing?
gun in your car that's not yours?
It's
It
not
wasn't his
yours.
gun. So, dude, obviously he knows nothing about the gun law. He doesn't know anything about that. Young kid, this is why you got to teach this shit in school. This is important. You need to learn. Everyone needs to learn about this shit so they're prepared for it. Okay, this sucks. This is a bad story because I like Alabama this year,
I
and
like Alabama too.
I liked Brandon Miller before I heard this story. But
Yeah,
it's damn it, man, it's
it
frustrating to hear
sucks.
this shit.
And it's frustrating to hear Nate Oates somewhat
Yeah.
downplay the event. He just signed that 6-year, $30 million extension. So
Yeah.
he's one of the highest paid people in the state of Alabama. He could do you think he could lose his job over this?
I don't think he can lose his job over it. I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt is that he didn't know the whole story yet. He didn't know
Sure.
the whole story yet. He heard that they were bystanders, so they were just watching, right?
Okay.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because I just
Okay.
or because the best thing that he should have said was, "Hey, I cannot comment on it at this time because I haven't heard anything about it yet." You know, something like that. And then buy some time to hear what this came out today, did it not?
Well, the the news of all this happening came out when it happened in
Yeah.
mid-January, but the fact that Brandon Miller was involved came out yesterday,
Yeah.
and then I just heard about Jaden Bradley this morning.
Okay.
But like we said, prayers and thoughts go out to
Yeah.
Jamea Harris's family and friends.
Definitely.
Senseless act of violence.